Hi everyone, soil mechanics, permeability concept in soil mechanics versus hydrology. So if you want to study permeability in hydrology and soil mechanics, let's go with the definition first. So in the hydrology, the permeability is the capacity of soil to absorb the water. So if we have a dry watershed like what you can see below, and the rainfall drops to the watershed, and a small creek created there, so you can easily see the capacity of the dry land is higher, uh, the top one, the green one at the top. And the reason for that, or saturated one at the top, then the reason for that is the dry water has more capacity, is more craving to absorb the water. So in the other side, in soil mechanics, so the permeability in soil mechanics is the capacity of soil to transfer the energy of water this time. So let's see it in more detail. So again, if we are in hydrology, just look, have a closer look to a dry land versus a saturated one. So the permeability of the dry, gamma dry, is higher than the permeability of saturated land, like what you can see on the right. So permeability in hydrology is the capacity of soil to absorb the water. The more the drier the soil, the more capacity to absorb more water. While in the soil mechanics, so now this time we are in soil mechanics. If you have SR less than 1, the saturation ratio is less than 100. It just means it can partially transfer the energy, but if you have a saturated condition, you can transfer the energy in full. So again, permeability in soil mechanics is the capacity of soil to transfer the energy of water. So the higher the saturated ratio, means as the soil grains are filled more amount of water, saturated ratio is higher, that soil has more capacity to transfer the energy. So that's why the permeability of saturated soil in terms of soil mechanics is higher than than the permeability of a wet or dry soil. That's the difference between the permeability concept in the nature of permeability concept in hydrology versus soil mechanics. Thank you. We'll solve some sample problems.